Ronnie. How are you today?
Good. How are you, Miss Bethany?
Good. I got some good rest today.
I did too. I got to just stay home and then relax by myself today. It was very much like it was a me day. I took a me day today.
You took a me day, but I'm still ready to get a good night's sleep.
Oh, I'm so
I'm
sleepy.
so ready. But I have been looking forward to this bedtime Bible time because last week
we got left on a cliffhanger.
It was kind of like a cliffhanger. Like you're right here and you're like, oh, what's happening? What's going to happen? Remember, everyone? Look at this. Remember? So there was a big stone that was rolled in front of the tomb because Jesus had just died on the cross. And look at them. They're pushing like, it's such a heavy stone. They were like, we want to make sure that no one can come in or no one can get out. And that was the end.
Our main character of the story
died.
And then there was supposed to be more, but we got left at the cliffhanger. Yeah. But now we get to see what happens next.
Dallas and Grayson are watching with us.
Hi, guys.
Hi, boys. How are you? We're so excited that you're here. So this is going to be an awesome story. We are going to find out what happened after the big stone was rolled in front of the grave. Okay?
Oh, I'm
all right,
excited.
Here we go.
I'm ready.
So who here, do you like surprises? Do you like surprises, boys and girls?
I love surprises.
Yeah? What about you, boys and girls? Do you like surprises? Yes? Okay. All right, I'm going to pretend to surprise you. Give me your biggest surprise face. Are you ready? Okay. Yes. Okay, boys and girls, can I see your biggest surprise face? That was really good.
That was
good. So we are going to be learning about God's wonderful surprise from my favorite Jesus storybook Bible with Sally Lloyd Jones. So let's learn about the surprise. Wait a second. I'm noticing something in this picture. Ronnie Rooster, what are you noticing in that picture?
The big rock, they moved it.
Wait, the big rock that no one could move?
Someone did.
Oh, let's see what's happening. Let's see what happens. So Jesus' friends were so sad. Can I see your sad face? Yeah, they were so sad. They would never see their best friend ever again. How could this happen? Wasn't Jesus the rescuer, the king God had promised? It was not supposed to end like this. Can everyone do this? No way. Not supposed to end like this. Yes, but whoever said anything about the end? Stay tuned. Just before sunrise on the third day, 3 fingers everyone, on the third day, God sent an earthquake, like an earthquake, and everything was like shaking. Okay, everything was shaking. And an angel from heaven. Wow. When the guards saw the angel, they fell down with fright. All right, boys and girls, can you show me if you were afraid, how you might just fall down? Just like that, right? They fell down with fright. The angel rolled the huge stone away, sat on top of it, and waited. I don't know what I would do if I saw that. I might fall down and faint too.
I would fall down.
So at the first glimmer of dawn, Mary Magdalene and other women headed to the tomb to wash Jesus' body. The early morning sun slanted through the ancient olive trees, drops of dew glittering on leaves and grasses, little tears everywhere. The friends walked quietly along the hilly path through the olive groves until they reached the tomb and immediately noticed something odd. It was wide open. They peered through the opening into the dark tomb. They looked. Can you all look? Can you show me how you would look? Like you're like, what's going on? But wait, Jesus' body was gone. How is that possible? He had just died on the cross. I know, that's how I think they look too. Whoa, wait. What is this? It's like you look down and then you're like, all the way up. That is one tall angel. And look at their faces. They look like your face, Ronnie.
Scared.
Yeah. And something else. A shining man was there with clothes made from lightning. Wow, that must have been bright. Don't be scared, the angel said. Well, easier said than done, right?
Really?
But they couldn't help it. They screamed anyway. Can you do a quiet scream? Let's do a quiet scream. Ah! Yeah, I think your parents would like if you did a quiet scream. They screamed anyway. The angel asked them, "What are you doing here? This is a tomb, and tombs are for dead people." The women couldn't speak. They let out the scream and they were done. "Jesus isn't dead anymore," he said. "He's alive again." And their hearts leapt. How would you feel? I'd be doing a dance, like some sort of like happy dance, dancing around, so excited. And then the angel laughed with such gladness that they felt for a moment as if they had woken from a nightmare. Wow, that is the best surprise ever. Don't you think so?
Jesus is
alive. And then look. Ooh, who is that?
Is that Jesus?
Is that Jesus? If that was you, would you wonder if it was true?
Yeah, I mean, the last we saw, he died.
Yeah, and his body was broken. His body was destroyed. How could he come back to life?
I don't know.
Let's find out. The other women rushed home. Can you show me how you rush home? Oh, I gotta tell someone. But Mary stayed behind. How could it be true? Jesus was definitely dead. How could he be alive? Just then Mary heard someone else in the garden. She heard someone. Who could it be? Perhaps it's the gardener, she thought. He'll know where Jesus' body is. "I don't know where Jesus is," Mary said urgently. "I can't find him." But it was all right. Jesus knew where she was. Isn't that amazing? Even though she didn't know where he was, Jesus knew where she was. I love that.
That's good.
And he had found her. Mary! Only one person said her name like that. She could hear her heart thumping. Can you do that? Thump, 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 thump. She turned around. She could just make out a figure. She shaded her eyes to see, and she thought, "Am I dreaming?" But she wasn't dreaming. She was seeing. All right, let's say it together. Let's say his name. Are you ready? Jesus! Can you all say that? That was so good. Mary fell to the ground. Sudden tears filled her eyes and great sobs shook her whole body. And all she wanted in that moment was to cling to Jesus and never let go of him. "You'll be able to hold on to me later, Mary," Jesus said gently, "and always be close to me. But now, go and tell the others I'm alive." Wow, there's Mary. She was like, "It's Jesus. It's really, really him." That's so amazing, isn't it?
It's so good.
Okay, so now she's excited. Look at her. She's like, "I gotta go as fast as I can here," right? Mary ran and ran all the way to the city. She had never run so fast or so far in all her life. She felt she could have run forever. I bet she was probably so excited. She had so much energy because Jesus is alive. She didn't even feel like her feet touched the ground. The sun seemed to be dancing and gleaming and bounding across the sky, racing with her and shining brighter than she could ever remember in the clear, fresh air. Have you ever gotten really good news and you could be really tired, but then all of a sudden,
You're wide awake.
but this is the best news ever, so she must have been like, wow, all over the place. And it seemed to her that morning as she ran, almost as if the whole world had been made anew, almost as if the whole world was singing for joy. The trees, the sounds in the grass, the birds, her heart. Was God really making everything sad come untrue? Was he making even death come untrue? She couldn't wait to tell Jesus' friends. "They won't believe it," she laughed. She was right, of course. She had to convince them. So remember, back in the very beginning, we read a story when we started about how Adam and Eve made a terrible decision and they had to leave the garden. Remember? With the snake and the fruit and all that stuff. Ugh, the snake. And God made a promise that one day he would come and rescue them from sin and death and all the yucky stuff. And this is it. Just like the angel said, Jesus is the rescuer who saved us from all of that sin and death. And Mary's going to go try and convince the disciples now because they're probably going to think she's crazy, but she's not.
She's not crazy.
Jesus is alive. All right, everyone clap. Do a little celebration. Jesus is alive. Amazing. So, R3, let's remember to tell the boys and girls, if you want to accept Jesus into your heart, here's the sign language for Jesus. So, Jesus into your heart. Tell mom and dad that you want to do that, and then have them write a note in the comments so that we can celebrate with you, just like Mary celebrated. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. You all are amazing. We love you so much. Would you pray for the boys and girls before they go to bed?
Of course I
Yes.
will. All right, boys and girls, you guys ready? All right, so everyone bow your head, close your eyes, just like this, no peeking. Dear Jesus, thank you for this great day that you gave us today. God, I know that some of us were able to sit at home and relax today, and some of us had some stuff that we got to do, and it was such a pretty day outside. But Jesus, I thank you that we just got to have another day today, God. God, I thank you so much that we get to have another day tomorrow, and that this is just going to be a great, great week. Thank you so much for letting us have Easter and for dying on the cross for us, Jesus. And I pray we had good dreams and we had amazing sleep tonight in your great and amazing name. Amen.
Amen.
Awesome. Thank
We
you
love
guys.
you. Good night.
Good night.
See you next time.